Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elfrida Rifa Agristi. It's my pleasure to be your master of ceremony in this beautiful morning in our big event with the title Establishing Empathy Communication for Parents and Teachers in the Millennial Generation. First of all, I would like to thank to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us some mercies and blessings. Secondly, may salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has been guided us from the darkness to the brightness, so we can gather and attend in this event without any obstacles. In this beautiful moment, I would like to welcome Samsuddin Habib and Muhammad Nurul Hidayatullah, who will be delivered the speaker in this event today. We thank you and welcome for all participants in the seminar today. Ladies and gentlemen, in this special morning, we have several agendas. The first agenda is opening. The second agenda is singing Indonesia Raya. The third agenda is core event. And the last agenda is closing. Step on the following agenda is singing Indonesia Raya, who will be led by our sister Sabrina. The time is yours. Let's skip on the next agenda. Core event, that is speech by some speaker. The golden stage belongs to you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everybody. How's life today? May you all always be given health by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Okay, dear all English department lecturer and honorable all participants of this seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Devi Zafira, the moderator of today's seminar. I am very happy to see you here and welcome all of you to this seminar. Today's seminar is about building empathic communication for parents and teachers in the millennial generation. Now we have some speakers. The first speaker is Mr. Samsuddin Habib. He is student third semester of English Education Department of Darul Ulum Islamic University of Lamongan. And next, the second speaker is Mr. Nurul Hidayatullah. He is student also from third semester of English Education Department of Darul Ulum Islamic University of Lamongan. Okay, before the presentation starts, let me tell you how the presentation will run well until end. Some speakers will be invited to present the material. After that, there will be a question and answer session followed by a conclusion. Now, allow me to welcome the first speaker. He is Mr. Samsuddin Habib. To make his presentation, for Mr. Samsuddin Habib, please explain the material, and time is yours.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Respectable Miss Daniar, the teacher in the campus Unisda Jaya. Honorable all my friends whom I love. First of all, let's pray and thank unto our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us some mercy and blessing, so we can attend and gather in this blessed condition and happy situation. Secondly, salawat and salam for give Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad.
Salali.
Because Prophet Muhammad give a lot of Muslim in this world knowledge about religious. And then I'm here.
Ayo.
Okay, I'm here. I'm become presenter in the webinar. The title is Building Empathic Communication for Parent and Teacher in the Generation Millennial. Okay, I think communication is very important for parent and teacher, for student, makes happy and smart in the future. Why I say that? Because communication for important there is problem in the school or in the home, parent and teacher always communication. In the home, children or student, there is problem because children always play in the home, cannot for study. Parent always communication for teacher because if parent communication for teacher always know about children and student in the home because in the school teacher always teach children and make motivation for children because communication is important for children study in the class because there is problem in the home or in the school but the communication for parent and teacher is important for children. If there is communication, parent for teacher, parent cannot know about children or student in the school, and then teacher cannot know activity in the home. But if teacher communication together with a parent, always together and communication about student what student get, and then there is problem always discuss with teacher, with parent, make student in the future good for material in the school and the other, because in here in the millennial generation there is technology, but technology makes easy for communication. Parent for teacher in the school can ask for parent. For example, what's happened activity my children in the school. Therefore, example about communication for parent from teacher, because it's very important, I think, because there is no communication for parent from teacher make problem, because there is no activity for children. Okay, I think enough.
Thank you very much, Mr. Samsudin Habib, for giving such informative and interesting presentation. Okay, now we move to the second speaker. He is Mr. Nurul Hidayatullah to make his presentation. For Mr. Nurul Hidayatullah, please explain the material and time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I'm going to talk about Habib's explanation to completing more completed. Okay. As we know, in this era, globalization, anything cannot be spirited. Starting from work, cleaning the house, almost everything has been achieved with technology. In this moment, I will explain a little bit about the communication between student, parent, and teachers. It will be easier when using the technology. The relationships between parents and teacher in the learning process is needed to control the student with the technology. As today, this will make it easier for both parents or the teacher to monitor their students. Not only that, the relationship between parents and teacher is getting closer because they can directly ask parents or ask the teachers without any resistance anymore. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nurul Hidayatullah, for giving such a informative and interesting presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, now are the time for the question and answer session. I would like to have two questions from the participants. Please give your question.
Okay, my name is Elfrida Diva Christy. I wanna ask for the presenter. My first question is for Mr. Habib. How can you establish communication between parents and teacher?
Okay, I am Devi Safira. I want to ask for the presenter. My question is, what is the teacher's strategy for establishing communication with students' parents at school? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have two questions here. The first one came from Miss Elfrida Diva Agristi. Was asked about how can you establish communication between a parent and a teacher? And the second from Miss Devi Zafira was asked about what is the teacher's strategy for establishing communication with student parent at school. Thanks for your nice question. And now the speakers, please give your answer.
Thank you per question for audience in here. Question number one. How can you establish the communication between parents and teacher? I think makes communication with teacher always I think better in the school and discuss with teacher in the school. If there is problem for children, always discuss in the other. Discuss makes harmonious with teacher and parent because there is communication with them. I think that. And then question number two. Okay. Question number two, I think so interesting. What is the teach strategy for establishing communication with student and parent in the school? Okay, I think good question. Same with question number one, I think always there is communication with technology and the other because so easy now there is technology for communication parent from teacher and the other because this technology can you chat usually up DM Instagram and the other Twitter Facebook and the other can you chat with teacher make your easy communication with teacher because parent can check first. What is activity my children in the school? For example, that chats with teacher, because easy for communication from teacher, because teacher always open from parent. I think enough from question today. I think 2 questions is very good. Okay, thank you. For example, that chats with teacher, because easy for communication from teacher, because teacher always open from parent. I think enough from question today. I think 2 questions is very good. Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally we come to the end of this seminar. Before closing the seminar, I want to give conclusion from what the speaker said. Communication between parents and teachers is essential to development of children in education. Okay, now I would like to thank the speaker from their informative and interesting presentation and all the participants for their very active participation. Finally, applaud the speakers and I love you. Thank you. Okay, forgive us if there is many mistake. The last we say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for all speakers. Before I close this seminar, I want to tell you that communication between parents and teachers is very important to build the character of students to be more responsible with their obligation as students. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, from my deepest of my heart, I do apologize with my mistake in presenting this event. Thank you very much for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.